Welcome back to AM Northwest. It's a program that brings the bounty of Oregon into school cafeterias and classrooms across Oregon. Let's learn more about Farm to School from Oregon State University and Governor Tina Kotek.
Farm to School is the most Oregon thing you can have. It is the one thing I've worked on over my years in elected office where everyone was excited. They were excited about supporting local ag to grow things. They were excited about seeing schools and kids having healthier options in the cafeteria. They were excited about supporting local food processors. So when you think about Farm to School, it's the full circle of supporting our local economies, supporting our students, and supporting healthy communities.
Nationally, Oregon is a leader in the Farm to School movement. We were the first state in the country to have institutionalized Farm to School within the Departments of Education and Agriculture.
When I came in the legislature, my fellow freshman, Representative Brian Clem, who had some farming background, was also interested in Farm to School. So we got together and said, let's do a Farm to School, school garden bill, and that was 2007. That was our first foray into that.
To date, the state has invested more than $30 million in this program, the bulk of which goes to schools, food services, to buy Oregon products. So whether it comes from the farm, the field, the sea, the river, fresh, frozen, dried, canned, all kinds of foods, everything from apples to zucchini, as well as dairy, so your milk, your cheese, your yogurt, but it's also beef, pork, and even center of the plate meals.
The idea that we grow what we eat in our local communities and the idea of putting it into the schools, it's just a win-win. Everybody has loved Farm to School since day one, and I'm just really proud we have what we have here in Oregon.
10 years ago, there was a dream to have a garden in every county. So every county had at least one school garden. And in 2017, there were about 170 school gardens in the state, and now there are nearly 800 school gardens across the entire state of Oregon. And so having a garden in over half the schools in our state is an opportunity for Oregon students. Because when kids garden, they brings to life subjects like math and science. They can get engaged in environmental studies, in character development, in social emotional learning. It's just an opportunity for a living laboratory right on school grounds.
You're building habits for the future. Students have been very excited about getting their hands dirty, learning to, grow something that they then will eat. When kids are growing their own food at their schools, and then they go into the cafeteria and eat it, it creates a lifelong love for eating healthy.
It really does all the things that need to happen to make happier, healthy kids and create a stronger market for local food producers.
We have built quite a foundation here in Oregon, and I think the key is keep it going, model it for other states, and if we can, expand it as much as we can.
It is critical for kids to know where their food comes from and to learn how to grow food. When you know where your food comes from, you get an appreciation for how hard it is to actually grow food. You get an appreciation for the workers who produce the food, for the climate and the soil, and it really roots kids in place. October is Farm to School month, and we're going to be celebrating all that is Farm to School, from meeting farmers in the field to food makers who have reformulated their favorite recipes to meet the unique needs of the school food market, to classrooms where kids are growing on windowsills or in lush landscapes in the back of the school.
If you think about how we love our kids, love our farms, love our local, businesses, Farm to School is the whole thing. It says we support what's grown here, we support our students to eat healthier, and Farm to School is a tremendous partnership that has really shown the country what we can do when we really put our minds to it.
We'll have more information about Farm to School and Oregon Harvest for Schools on our website at k2.com. We'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.